Oh,
chat.
there we go. See, there we go. Now we got a mic. It's an easy fix. Welcome to another episode of Critical Misconduct. Of course, I'm Aaron, your DM for the evening. And these are all my asshole friends.
Aaron.
Hello. We all love to play some D&D and discuss whatever the hell we want to discuss on the stream because we're that type of people.
We're friends.
We're
You
friends.
just missed a riveting conversation about the American education system. It's great.
And about just paying your
We
taxes.
also talked about Jesus.
Yes.
And Lake Effect Snow.
And like,
I learned about Lake.
And Lake
No.
Effect
But we did not discuss Lake Effect Jesus.
Like, effect
and you know what?
Jesus.
I want you at home to figure out exactly how we tied those things together in one conversation, because I'm not going to tell you.
It went like this: Lake Effect Jesus turns water into snow.
We used to play that game at the movie theater. We would get like 30 minutes into a conversation and try to remember all of our connecting
Yeah, like,
points.
how
Yeah, it was like a game to us to
these-
remember how did we connect all this together.
How did these tangents connect to each other?
That's awesome.
I could not play that game. I am way too prone to tangents.
No, and I
I think
think
there are too many people on this call with attention deficit issues.
Yes.
Would preclude
What?
I
them
mean,
from
I'm
being able to drop
diagnosed.
those
I don't know about anybody else.
so am I.
I know.
Same here.
I think half of us.
I was on the medicines and stuff.
Yeah, I think half of us are all diagnosed with it. We know our issues and we move on.
Undiagnosed, but questionable.
I don't have any of those issues, which is why I take the notes.
Probably fair.
It's probably fair.
Very fair.
You'll probably give give us the best notes.
I also, though, am very biased, so I do take them from my perspective.
Yeah,
and so
whatever.
if
That's
any of
fine.
you are mean to me, it gets recorded that way.
But then we remember
Brandon.
those moments,
Oh
and that's
man,
okay.
I was about to say, man, I'm sure our last campaign is full of absolutely great notes. I'll have to take a look at that sometime.
We'll come
But,
back to it. We'll have to refresh whenever our
yeah.
campaigns
Yeah,
collide.
we'll do like a post-mortem.
Yeah.
Don't say that kind of stuff.
It's talking
Brings me back
shit
to work.
with Reagan. The shit she said, but didn't say to us to our faces.
Also, guys, I caught COVID.
Oh, look at that cute little COVID! It's
The
so
COVID
squishy.
stress ball.
Wow.
Yeah.
The irony there.
Is it Deltacron?
Yes.
The special
Um,
hybrid?
Is it
My-
Fluvin?
Fluvin.
My girlfriend's dad went to CES, and this was apparently one of the like grab bag things that he got.
Oh,
Was a Wheezy Ball COVID. To be fair to him, it was for his job. He works in robotics, so he actually had to go to CES. But yeah, I thought that too when she was like, yeah, told me about it. And I was like, poor taste event. Like,
I don't
I
know.
don't have to go to Florida anymore. I was supposed to go to that conference in 2 weeks, and I was
That's-
like, I'm not gonna do that now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, poor taste, or is it just dark humor? I mean, really. I mean,
I think the difference between poor taste and dark humor is,
whether you work in the
Whether-
medical field or not.
time. I think
Yeah.
it's time.
I think it's time, and
I
the
was just
time
gonna
has
say
not
audience,
passed.
like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because there is no timing when it comes to the medical field. Anybody that works medical field, those jokes have already occurred.
Yeah.
because well, you either are laughing or you're crying. So
Yeah, I think they're allowed. They get a pass for sure.
I mean, the stuff you see as an EMT, and it's some dark shit. You do some dark stuff for a laugh.
Yeah, I guess kind of what I meant is that, like, I think it would be dark humor if they, like, mailed these out to their, like, virtual CES participants or whatever, but I think handing it out to people going to an event that they chose to still hold,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a
Makes it
little on the
little-
nose. It's a little on the nose.
yeah, it's like, here you go, here's a COVID stress ball, and it's like, oh.
Uh,
Thanks. Who touched this before me? Just a
Hot
question.
COVID CES. Ha ha ha.
We made sure someone licked it as we handed off.
Oh no! Oh no!
A proper sneeze on every single stress ball.
Hey, you know, your immune system needs shit to practice on. What can I say?
It's all right. Me, Jeannie had a little bit of a scare because I think she just caught a cold because she's like, "How did I catch anything? I'm not around anybody." And she's like, "My throat's scratchy and I have nose goobers," and she's like, and she tested twice and came back negative twice. So she's like, "It's just a cold."
Well, you
Yeah, I was
forget that
sick
there
all
are
this
other
weekend.
things.
Yeah.
I was sick all this weekend with chest congestion. I'm pretty sure mine's just a cold, but there's no tests at any of the pharmacies around me, so I'm not gonna. Yeah.
I tested positive on Friday, so I'm in quarantine for 10 days.
Yeah.
No, they're actually doing
Well-
10 days for you
Yeah.
instead of 5. Well, you can still do a majority of your work from home, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to force me to do exactly what I want to do with work, so.
Yay!
Which is sit on your ass at home.
No, it's just like... we're
Coordinating instead of handling it all yourself.
Oh, yeah, there's no
Yeah.
reason why I should have to do double the roles, you know, like I have staff, you know, like, why can't I
I know,
provide
I'm just
for people,
being, I'm
you know,
being
like-
just, but you know, I'm just being an asshole.
My
No,
goal
How are
is
you?
my goal is to sit on my ass at home, and I succeeded. So
it's
How are
not
you
like-
feeling, by the way, Derek? Do you have any symptoms, or are you just like, no, you're just living your life? Okay.
Honestly, that's the reason I think I don't have COVID is because I have symptoms. Everybody who got COVID doesn't have symptoms, and I've been like,
Yeah.
I've been on my ass all Friday and Saturday, so
And, you know,
it's
I
like,
just,
I feel like
yeah,
I'm
and
vaccinated against the flu. I'm vaccinated and boosted against
Yeah.
COVID, but I'm on my ass, so it's probably just fucking cold.
old.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, and I just started my work last week, so I certainly can't take time off right now.
No.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
So, but yes, where we left off, Reagan.
So
Well, no taker.
here's the situation. Surprise, surprise. We got a surprise visitor on the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. And well, first of all, I should say something really special has happened with the AI of the ship, whose name is Jane. Jane has been trained to be a sortly kind of like therapeutic, and is always concerned with how people are feeling about certain situations, which is not super helpful. But that's where we're at right now with the AI. And then yeah, so we got a surprise visitor. Her name is Camo. She is the head of the military of my home, because I was being attacked. Because apparently I have a surprise brother named Valor, who is declaring himself to be, I don't know, the king of our small community, and they
dictator?
killed my mom, which is not very chill.
You
So
sir.
now we gotta go deal with that. Apparently.
Yeah, and you say small community? It's not that small.
I mean, it's not that small, but it's like we don't talk about it.
And I think we've officially determined that we have the most unsecure spaceship in existence because
We
people
must.
getting
It's
off and getting on in the
really
middle of nowhere.
pitiful. We weren't even in the. Were we in the weird at this point?
I don't know.
I don't think we were.
Oh, we're not in the weird. I wouldn't know.
We're not in the weird. We're just
Well,
traveling.
yeah, because we were just crashing the night after getting off that planet.
Yeah. So not great.
Yeah, I think we
Capella
we
is
need to
not
put some bars
prepared
on
to
our
be
windows or
taking on
something.
this level of responsibility and feeling very insecure about it, but that's fine. So political. Also, Camo and my
Also,
mom.
does this mean we're gonna have to
were
hide your brain
friendly.
slug like FDR's partial paralysis?
What?
You were talking about assuming office, and I was like, oh, does this mean we're gonna have to hide your brain slug like they hid FDR's partial paralysis?
I don't. Well, it's not so much it's not an election. I
That's
I
true.
am-
Yeah.
the rightful heir to the
Yeah,
throne.
I think Habsburgs proved that you don't have to be the fittest people to inherit a kingdom.
Oh.
So.
Hell no. So I think I got real drunk and sad. And
Drunk and sad. Your character processes grief the way I did in my 20s.
hey, that's how me process grief now.
Fair. I no longer do the drunk thing anymore because I found it doesn't help my process as much as I thought it did back then.
It doesn't. I can guarantee you it doesn't help. But that's the situation.
That's the process. Fair.
We're gonna keep trying it and see how it goes every time. It's science.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They're not results if you don't repeat the experiment.
yeah.
It's true.
So the city
Scientific
that
method, Molly.
basically that the major city on your planet is
Still dear. Yeah.
but the major city name is Selnora.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the interesting about Selnora. It doesn't stay in one place.
Why would it?
It likes to travel in and out of the Fae on your planet. And that's how it
Sure.
kind of comes and goes. But it is basically the major city of your planet. And it makes it quite unique compared to other worlds. And so it does make your people a lot more nomadic in a sense. Except for some of the wood elves have their areas where they don't go and come and go, but there is a Feywild connection on your world.
Do I know how each of my party members will be received when we go? Like, is there anybody that I should warn
That's a good
to
question.
be chill?
Not much general hate, just kind of looked down upon.
Sure, because they're all so small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They may not like Trevlo too much.
Well, nobody does, so that's fine.
Simply because of his goblin, his goblin nature.
Okay.
And Robert's people aren't completely disliked, just distrusted.
Okay.
Yep, I wasn't expecting to be warmly received.
They don't hate your people, they just generally distrust your people. Which,
Well, in fairness, we try to subjugate everybody. Generally.
Sorry, but I have to take control of your culture to make sure none of you are illithids.
and to be
No,
fair,
I'm not kidding.
No, and to be fair, the hippo people do the same goddamn thing.
Yes. It's actually one of my favorite backstories in D&D is that two of the imperialist cultures are basically only imperialists because they're like, no, we're rooting out every single last one.
Yeah.
We don't care. We will murder all of you to get to them.
Mhm.
No.
It's very Doctor Who villain of them.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's it's villainous, so to speak, but it's
yeah.
with a very grounded motivation.
Well, like the Centaurans in Doctor Who, they're like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're just militaristic. They just take over because they don't trust anybody. Like, fuck you. I know I look like a
What's-
potato.
What's John Cena's character in the Suicide Squad where he's like,
Peacemaker.
Yeah,
Peace.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, like I will kill you to have peace.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, the Githyanki are very similar to that, where it's like, sorry, but
Captain America if he was a bro.
we're never ever gonna be slaves again, and to make sure of that,
We
have
will
to
oppress
murder all of them.
everyone. Great.
So if you
Yeah.
get in the way of us doing that,
Yeah.
we kind of conquer your nation. Like, sorry.
And you don't
Perfect.
exactly feel. You don't exactly. You understand why they are that way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
being enslaved does
For-
a
yeah,
toll
for
on
like-
your psyche.
For like a really long time.
Yeah, like millennia.
like beginning of your people, like
Yeah.
slavery almost. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the equivalent of the Drow taking over all the Duergar and the, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, so we should say that I was being attacked by Drow. That
Yeah.
somehow my brother is working with the Drow to try to overtake
Mm-hmm.
the city, and that's okay. Yeah, okay. So I think
By the way, do
Really-
people have any feelings about humans that I need to worry about? Do they even know? Have they had
They
contact
are
with
they
us?
are super indifferent to humans. They really don't think anything of you guys. What?
Great.
I mean, think any different than any of the Faerun in the Faerun world, where they're like, yeah, they're interesting. You're just a
But yeah, I
blip in
just
my-
knew, depending on the setting, and
Mhm.
also since we're supposed to be pretty rare in our world, in space at least.
If that's the case, yeah, and then if that's the case, they really don't think anything of you. You're just kind of a blip in their time stream.
an oddity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Um,
That's what I thought it would be, but I wanted to make sure because there are plenty of
Yeah.
universes where elves really do not like humans.
Yeah, and
so-
they're generally like they're intrigued by humans, but not enough to study or do anything like that. They're like,
Yeah.
you know, they kind of see you guys as like
Good. That would be an issue.
rambunctious teenagers all the
Yeah.
time. Like they basically just go, why aren't you just fucking be chill for a second? And a second
Bitch, be
I
meaning
do
and a second meaning 20 years.
Because we die faster, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
this particular community though is very insular, so I'm sure that you would be the first humans many would see in person.
Yeah.
They don't. It's yeah.
Yeah,
I like
the star elves themselves are very secluded.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't like that. You're in a suit of armor. What the hell are you talking about? I just
That's
look
true.
normal.
That's true. Nobody will have any idea what I am. Like, what the fuck is that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll like think I'm a Warforged. I'm waiting for that moment too in this campaign where somebody thinks I'm
Oh!
a fucking Warforged. or something.
And dwarves, they
No.
don't really care about dwarves really at all. I mean, they have a better relationship with dwarves than anything else, but it's just kind of whatever.
Come on, get up. Please move. You're too big. Come on, let's go. Good.
I meant to ask you, Reagan, just a quick for your dogs when it comes to thunderstorms and stuff. I heard that happy hoodies work very well for them.
Yeah, we've got one.
Yeah, doesn't work very well.
Her fear has just gotten worse and worse over the years. So anytime that there's fireworks or thunder, it's just bad.
Yeah, none of those little jackets or anything help my little one either. She actually hates anything jacket-wise. She'll just stand there uncomfortably staring at you.
Yeah.
Like she won't sit down, won't lay down. She'll just stand there.
You know, like,
The happy
no,
hoodie is
seriously,
actually
take
great
this off of
when
me.
we're blow drying her. Like after we give her a bath, we've got a big industrial blow dryer to dry her
Yeah.
off. That helps, but no, it doesn't help with thunderstorms. Well, and besides, we had the tornadoes, so we had to go sit in the closet anyway.
Anyways, yeah, so the gist of it is you guys have to head back. It is a more or less a one-way trip at this point.
What do you mean?
better make this shit quick. I got slugs in my goddamn brain.
The thing is, she has a way to portal you guys back to the city, but it's a one-time thing. So, like, usually, and you know this, Capella, because teleportation usually uses rings. A teleportation ring.
Yeah.
For long distances.
Yeah.
This is extreme distance, and she has. You saw something similar to what the Drow did. You saw him break something in his hand,
Mm-hmm.
and then disappear. He was gone.
Mm-hmm.
He used a special pendant that basically takes him back to that portal, the prior portal. So basically, it's a snatch and grab type item. You just kind of have to, it's a one-way trip. Usually you need to go from portal to portal, but this is allowing a special magics to allow you to get to a portal, to use a portal to go.
So Camo's able to get us back to the portal in the city as individuals, or is able to teleport the ship?
Not the ship, just you guys as a group.
What does one do with their ship if they teleport away from it? Does it just hang in space?
So long as you have coordinates. Hell, it maybe even be safer in space because it'd be someplace in space that no one knows where it's at.
Would there be a planet that we could park it on?
Could cause problems because you put it on a planet where there's possibly people.
Can there just be like a little moon or like a little?
It's possible. Sure.
I don't know, Trebla, what do you think? You're the shippy person.
I mean, if we dump it right outside of a planet of wherever we want to go to, we could park and go.
I mean,
Well, but we
how does
can't fly the ship to Sildir. Like that's too far, right? Like that's way too far away.
Yes, it's
This
way too
person
far.
is going to portal us to wherever we want to go to. It'll be one-time travel, so.
do we have a way of getting back? Or are we going to have to tell our patron that we abandoned your ship somewhere?
Yeah, I don't feel
There,
great about
there are
that.
Is
teleportation
there Galactic
circles.
AAA?
There are teleportation circles around, and you can, certain stations and things like that have them.
We'd have to travel somewhere because right now we're orbiting a planet with just a little outpost that is ridden with disease right now.
My thought process as a driver is we can always get back to where we were going. We always just need to get out of where we're going.
So the one
So
thing
yeah,
I
why don't
could-
we just find a station to dry dock it at?
Yeah. The thing that I could tell you is that she didn't just teleport to you, Capella.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, the item that she has is, and it's a way to get you guys to there. But it was not meant to be used, any other way. Now, you could just use it. This would be the easiest way. She could use that item. Or you guys could go to a teleportation circle and use that.
I would like us to have a plan for how to get back to the ship. And so using whatever item she's got currently doesn't give us a plan to get back. So I would rather propose that we find some kind of space day where we can go and dock and then go and then come back. Have a way to get back.
I agree. Especially if we can find a closed station, just something that would have that, I guess in this universe we would know would have a teleportation.
Yeah, I mean, we could even use her item. I just think it would be smart to park the ship somewhere near
Correct.
a teleportation circle so we're not searching the universe once we get
You-
back
you
to a
could-
teleportation circle.
Yeah, that's fine too. That's what I was thinking. You guys can park it on a moon or a planet that
Yeah.
you have the coordinates for, and always return. It just, you may just need to go from the nearest station and hitch a ride.
Would that make more sense rather than just going to this? I mean, it would be free.
Yes, it would be. It would cost you money to station it someplace.
Yeah, we would have
Correct.
to dock it
So,
somewhere.
but what stops somebody else from taking it?
We put LoJack on it.
It would take quite a bit without your chips in your hands and your arms.
Yeah.
It's very hard to LoJack a ship without those chips.
Okay.
Can we put a sign on it that just says, "Please return here if you borrow this ship"?
Private property.
Trespassers will be shot on sight.
Yeah.
Don't press this button if you use this ship. It'll blow.
Yeah,
up.
I'm sure Basil
we
could
just-
create some kind of trap. Or
Can
like,
I just leave the ship
contamination.
open as a therapist and make some money while it's parked?
ooh, that's an idea.
All I'm seeing is the image of Lucy and Peanuts. 5 cents.
No, the best trap that I could rig is a string and a bell, but without us being there to be alerted. I think that's gonna help us.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah,
you had more
trap
space than
setting isn't so much a thing in 5e for rogues, which is weird to me. But
No, it is. It's
Interesting.
much
There
more
might
of
be a
a.
subclass, but
It's much more of a cleric thing.
druids. I
Yeah,
think,
there's-
trap
And
type
druids,
stuff
yeah.
too, yeah.
bards actually do too. You have the glyphs,
Mhm.
but you also have access to the glyphs. But very weird to me.
Yeah, magic user thing. More.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no real physical traps so much anymore in D&D. It was one of the things I've always found kind of weird. Yeah, in older versions, there were entire subclasses, especially of rogue, that were built around like
Building traps.
building traps and stuff. It was pretty elaborate.
Maybe because it was so niche.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Is it's just one of those classes that's never made its way from 3.5 like some of the others have.
Oh. Well, I think I would vote for, being a pragmatist. Let's find like a little moon or something to park it on, and then rather than paying to park at a station.
That's no moon.
That kept going through my head, so thank you.
What is it? I don't understand the
It's a
reference.
Star Wars joke.
Oh, Star Wars. Yes. Yeah, that is a property that I'm not familiar with.
The War of Stars.
Many stars, much wow.
Wars of world wars throughout.
Okay. So I think Camo's still resting. I probably need to sober up. Everyone is already together, though, right? Generally speaking, I got people to come.
Well, no, if it's still the middle of the night, I did not come.
You didn't come.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine. We don't need your opinion.
because it was 2 a.m. Fuck you guys, I'm sleeping.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So, I think if we were to discuss all of that, I think I'd then want to. If we can decide, like, yep, we can park on a moon and then go there, then I'd like to do a long rest. And then once everybody's up and ready to go, find a moon to park it on and go. Anybody opposed? No, Tony loves it. Great.
You'll find it anywhere.
I can't see Tony's face. I don't even know if he's up anymore. Is he napping?
Yeah, he's gone. He's in a really good pose, though. Very artistic.
It is. Very nice.
Tony.
Paint me like one of your sleeping ladies.
Hey, Tony, we're about to-
I was about to say it's kind of like a pre-Raphaelite painting.
hey, Tony, we're about to wake up to Grandma's house.
Oh, someone just knocked on the door, I think, into his place.
Well, that's too bad.
There's
He's
our
snoring.
answer.
Get a response.
Hey, come on
Right there.
down.
Hi, baby.
The puppers.
Hey, puppy. Oh,
Someone
look at that fuzzy face.
Someone get that man
Oh,
a
somebody
puppers.
needs a haircut. Somebody needs a haircut.
Flufinator.
Ooh, drinking water. Yuck.
She's a mop, though. Yeah, that's
Don't
just
lick
the life.
microphone. They don't want to hear that.
Yes, we do ASMR. That's what our channel's about. We're like the secondary property is D&D. The main, money maker is the ASMR.
I'll roll for it.
He snores away. Jesus Christ.
He doesn't care that I'm a princess and my life is in turmoil.
He's
That-
doing a blessing spell right now.
Oh, is a ritual cast? That's my
We'll take
Quick 10-minute cast.
we'll take 4 to 6 hours.
It's real time.
Damn it.
He did just get off a 60-hour week, so to be
It's
fair to him.
true.
But yay, he has a job.
Yeah.
So, all right, you guys make decisions here. You take a nap. Wake up.
Literally.
Yeah, someone goes in the morning. So I don't know what you guys want to do. You guys decide you want to. There is a moon off this planet. You could just drop it off on this moon.
Oh, can we tell the people that hey, we're gonna park here for a bit?
You probably
Is that
could.
a good idea, or should we not tell anybody that we're parking here?
It's up to you
Yeah,
guys.
I'm torn there.
So, did you guys come up with a plan for us getting back when I was feeding the dog?
Yeah, we're gonna find a space station. Or actually, can these people help us get back to the moon? Do they
That's
have
what
a
I'm saying,
spaceship?
if we're just parking on a moon, then we're not near a space station.
Do the people that we just helped with the medicine have?
I think we
Like,
should just park on the moon and portal back.
There is.
I would hope that my people can help us get back.
As long as you have coordinates of where your ship is, you can always find your way back.
Yeah, but see, that's the part I'm trying to eliminate from this equation is the finding our way back / having to get a ride off somebody / That's why I said I kind of like the
Sidebar.
idea.
I
of-
think Aaron wants us to have an adventure on the way
to
back.
have an adventure.
And we don't want to do that because we are risk averse.
Listen, you
I will
guys
park
do
near
it.
your
You guys,
teleportation circle.
it is your decision what you guys want to do.
I mean,
Come on, let's
so
just park on the
realistically, just
moon.
from living in this universe, what's the cost of us parking versus the cost of us just like hiring an Uber to get back to our ship?
I'm sure the cost of an Uber back is much cheaper than parking and having to deal with the
Long-term
politics.
parking, like at an airport's really not that expensive.
I don't think I want to pay that. Are you? Do you want? Would you rather? Or would you rather park
I mean,
on the
it depends
moon
the
where
cost.
nobody's
It's
gonna
not like
find
I'm
us?
broke.
I mean, it's not like I'm broke either, but I'm just frugal. I think we should, if there's a way that we can just park, and the likelihood of somebody messing with the ship is so small because it's just a random moon at this random outpost.
Oh, and,
A random outpost
and
at which one of our
remind me-
enemies has already been.
So let's put it this way.
Okay.
How far are we from the nearest like space station? Like, is it feasible for us to get a ride back to this moon?
Yes.
Okay, that's not bad.
Mind you, remind me, Reagan, how much did I say you guys going to get for helping you with this, the planet?
Oh, we talked about that before. We can't remember
It was
what
like,
the amount was.
It was like 100,000 gold or something.
Oh, I like close. Yeah, about
Maybe a
100,000
$250,000.
gold piece each. Yeah,
Yeah.
about. We don't. I didn't have. We know, but none of us wrote it down.
Yeah,
And by none of us, I mean
looked
I
at-
didn't write it down, and nobody else remembered.
Well, I have
So if we
notes,
won the
but
game,
I don't
here
think
you
it was
go.
in my notes either.
We checked because we checked on that before.
Yeah.
300 gold each. No, that was for the other one. Medical supplies, Moon Colony, 800 gold pieces total
So,
from Captain's Log, episode 11.
Yep. So, okay. So, you guys do receive that. You get those 800 credits.
How many?
There's 6 of us now.
So what is 800 divided by 6?
133.3 repeating.
Of course.
Shit.
134.
Everyone gets 134 gold pieces. Go us. And in our world, we're just doing credits.
134, right?
Yeah,
Rounding up.
that's what I said, right? Or did I not? Did I not say that?
PP.
Pew pew.
I'll let 4 gold pieces go.
Yes.
Hey, it's technically 6 gold pieces.
134
Altogether,
times 6 people was 804 gold pieces.
Because of the 0.333 repeating.
Yeah, fair.
Our benefactor would have been conscious enough to give us a easily split number, I think.
Well, now hold on. No, never mind. It was 800 total, no matter what. I was thinking about Kadrith, who disappeared.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does he even know that we're down a person?
It doesn't matter. Because it was just 800 total for the job. Okay. I'm happy to park on the moon. And I
There's
feel like
gonna be a
that's...
creature living in this ship by the time we get back. You know, this way.
No, we're gonna lock it. We're gonna make sure
A
the
very
seals are
mentally
good.
healthy creature.
Oh, well, then maybe
Or we're
that
gonna
can
come
be like our
back to,
pet.
like,
Or like a mascot.
Illithid, since they know exactly where this outpost is that we're going to be parking.
Yeah, at the rate stuff comes to our ship, we're gonna come back and there's gonna be an entirely different crew.
We'll fight them too.
Now he's awake.
Ritual cast is done.
The ritual casting is done.
What would a ritual cast is what, 10 minutes?
10 minutes plus the casting time. So depending
Yeah.
on what the casting time is as well.
There are some
Well,
spells.
roughly.
There are some spells that take longer though.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so like if it's a 1 minute cast, it's 11 minutes.
You gotta remember, we need to text him every once in a while to wake him up.
I'm not asleep. I got like a really, really bad fucking headache right now.
Have you tried smoking weed about it?
You're talking to me, remember?
Well, go drink some water too. It won't help, but at least you'll be hydrated.
I mean, depending on dehydration can definitely cause a headache.
That's what I thought it was. I've been pounding water all day. Son of a bitch hurts.
Maybe he's got COVID.
You got the Rona, buddy?
Shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
I've known a bunch of people that have had Omicron, and that's been like their main symptom is migraine headaches. Like at least 3 people in the last couple weeks have told me that they had it and that was their symptom. Actually, no. So 4. Nino had it. His wife Summer had it. Troy, who's a guy that I used to work out with, and his son, right? All of them migraine headaches. And then there was there was somebody else too that I can't remember who somebody for work. Yeah,
I will never know if I have COVID.
This is like throbbing between behind my eyes and the top of my head, and it fucking sucks.
Sorry, buddy. No
It's
good.
okay.
I know exactly what type of headache you're talking about.
Oh,
Fuck.
man. It's shitty. Okay.
Alright.
Sorry,
Tony?
where were we? My bad.
Were you working at a computer screen today?
Yeah, working on a computer screen is pretty much what I do all day at work.
try putting like a warm compress or something on your neck. Based on where your headache is, it could also be your neck muscles. Like it could be a legit tension headache.
That or change the, if you can change it on the screen to get blue light, to get rid of the blue light.
Yeah.
That could help too.
Yeah, no, I just
Or
recommend it
you can
because
get
I
some
get those kind
very
of headaches, and
cute
for me, it's normally
glasses.
since I work on my
Yep.
computer. And
Yeah, these are blue light filtering glasses
Yeah.
for screens as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah, these two.
I
My
have 2 for my different outfits.
my computer screens.
get some.
My computer screens do the blue light change at like 7 p.m. every night. So
Yeah, that's my monitor does it, but I don't think my work monitors do. I'll have to check.
oh, Windows 10 is built into it. You can go ahead and change it. So, but anyways, you guys decided to park it at the moon that's there, which is not a problem. And you guys can be sent on your way to that location. Of course, you guys still need to discuss this. I mean, some people have been sleeping the entire time.
Hey, sorry, 1 second. Hey, Tony, don't put your head down. Put it up. That's what's making your head hurt.
Oh, I was trying to stretch my muscles.
Oh yeah. I was just letting you know that that's, at least for me, it's looking down at a computer. If you keep your head at that angle, it makes these muscles tighten up like a motherfucker, and then you get a headache. up in
That's
the
what I
front.
get from working in my car on a tiny little laptop that is
Mhm.
sitting
Oh.
on my lap all day long.
Yeah. I figured that out.
Well,
Yeah, I work out in my car. My car is my office.
Yeah.
So my laptop is like down here on my right leg / center console, so I'm always like looking down all day long.
Yeah.
I get really bad, like, I don't get the headaches, but I get really bad muscle strain on the
Yeah.
muscles at the base of
Yeah.
my skull.
a lot of my neck pain has dissipated because I raised up my monitors to be
Yep.
at eye level.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
Oh.
I
I
think
still have a
for
pretty raging
but we
case
should
in your neck, though.
discuss over breakfast. I think that is the. We'll need to get everybody together once they're awake, and then we'll talk about it. We'll
well,
say this is what we're gonna do.
pitter patter. Let's get at her.
So all the people who were asleep, which I think was just Basil, everybody else came. Great. So then you'll be updated to say, we have to go to Selnora real quick. We might have to fight like an evil long lost brother of mine. And some evil elves. But that's cool with you. That's what we're gonna do.
I just take a quick glance at the doctor, gauge his, like, oh, he already knows about this, and just shrug.
Alright, guess this is happening.
I trust his decision making. If he's already going along with it, then I'm not really gonna put up much of a fight.
I'm feeling so stressed out about this. Okay. I could, well, because what's the implication? That I'm gonna have to, if we go and everyone wins and we survive, I'm gonna have to stay and take over, and that's,
You don't know.
okay. I don't know. You're right. I don't know. I'm causing myself a lot of stress. Okay.
You could always be like that. I mean, there have been kings of England that have abdicated the throne. I'm not sure who you would abdicate it to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You probably have like some cousin or something that'd be cool with being king.
You also know that you guys have been slowly trying to become more of a democratic republic.
Yeah, see, you just say fuck the throne. Be like, eat a dick, vote for the next leader.
Oh, that
then
could
what
be
we
fun
just
to
wind
up-
establish.
Become
Sounds
a
like it.
figurehead like the Queen of England.
That sounds like a great slogan.
Yeah, you could make it into like a weird constitutional monarchy where you're just a neutered figurehead and Parliament does everything.
Eat a dick. Vote for the next leader.
Yeah.
too close to home, Brandon. You're just talking about the British Parliament. Which, technically, if the Queen dies, technically, if a king takes over, could dissolve the Parliament.
Yes.
You really think that Charles is gonna do that?
No, absolutely not. I'm just saying.
What a
it's-
fucking limp noodle.
all I'm saying, it's in his power. The only reason they have a parliament is because it's a female leader. That was kind of the stance of it. When they had female leaders, they had to have a parliament. It's fucked up. It's what it is.
Well, we can't trust these women. They're too emotional, you know?
Fucked up is what it is. But
I think that anytime anyone utters that phrase, they should be strapped in a chair and just be forced to watch videos of Angela Merkel and Donald Trump next to each other for like an hour. And like, okay. Both of these human beings are conservatives. Now tell me, which one do you think is a rational human being? Then again, to be fair, she's a German conservative, which I'm
Is
pretty sure on
vastly
our
different.
political spectrum would put her left of Barack Obama. So.
Yeah. And socialist. So, you guys have any other questions, concerns before things go forward here?
There's only
can I-
concern is
Concerns.
how we're getting back. That's it.
So
Yeah,
can
how we're getting back, how people get onto our ship. There's a lot of concerns in this.
there's a lot of concerns. Can we ask Camo just what do we know? What are we walking into? We know that there's not all-out war yet.
Also, Aaron, is there atmosphere on this moon?
No.
Good. Okay. As for intruders, the doctor's gonna talk to the AI. He has a plan.
Okay.
The doctor's going to give the AI orders that if anything without our biosignatures enters the ship, to immediately jettison it. Because it would still have the effect of jettisoning the atmosphere, so they'd still get sucked right the fuck out of the...
And do not ask it how it feels.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, no. The first move, right the fuck back out of the ship. Get it the fuck out of there.
That's
Uh,
sounds reasonable, Doctor. But how does that make you feel?
it makes me feel more secure.
I see. Should I feel secure about that?
Yes, it will. I can't use the word guarantee, but drastically decrease the chances that you will be stolen by a possibly hostile crew.
And I shouldn't worry about killing people.
I would prefer they not die, but if you need to defend yourself, you are given the capability.
Well, jettison people out of the ship could kill people.
Yeah, he's aware of what could happen if they were dumb enough to have removed their exosuit once they got into the atmosphere of the ship, and they get immediately sucked back out. They might die. He's aware, but they also might still be in their spacesuit. He's willing to take that gamble.
Okay.
The doctor used to be a military officer. He's not a complete pacifist. He just doesn't like killing people. There's a difference. He finds it distasteful, not, It's kind of like Doctor Who, where it's like, yeah, he doesn't like killing people and he really tries hard not to, but he's killed a lot of people. Like,
Well, you personally would not be killing people.
exactly.
That's the difference.
I'm jettisoning them into space, and if they were smart enough to leave their helmet on, they're fine. They're outside on a moon stranded, but presumably they got there somehow. They can leave that way.
Incredible.
That's sound logic. It's very sound.
It's great. It's a good plan. Thank you for coming up with it. As far as when we get to Selnora,
Word of warning, though, if any of you have personal items, obviously, other than you, since I just burnt most of your personal items. If any of you have personal items that you're really attached to, I would probably recommend taking them off the ship, because the people probably won't be the only thing vented onto the moon.
Or you know,
We'll come back to just like stuff.
Yeah, just like paper and shit just sprayed out of the side of the fucking ship.
A CD slowly floating away
Yeah.
in space.
Doesn't that include your specimen?
We'll secure him.
Can be secured, probably,
I'm
right?
sorry.
Yeah, just wanted to clarify that.
All I see is a CD of Limp
Yeah,
Bizkit.
I'll make sure to like, you know.
Biscuit is the choice.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's the aesthetic of the crew, that's really helpful to know.
Yeah.
Good.
But yeah, no, we'll secure the important shit. I just meant, like, we're obviously not going to strap down all of our favorite knickknacks and personal items, so,
Fuck.
Mine
If
have
you have
already been
anything you
destroyed,
really
so that's fine.
yeah.
You guys are the crew equivalent of Woodstock 1999.
We'll have to look up the lineup so I can decide which one was the doctor.
No, that was just generally the shit show of Woodstock.
Yes.
The one they just made a documentary on and how bad it was. And how people died at it.
Yep, real quick.
Speaking
There
of
were
a
a
good
shit
music
ton of
festival,
people assaulted,
have
too.
you watched
Mhm.
Summer of Soul? About the like Harlem Woodstock?
No.
That was the same summer? Okay,
Yeah.
Summer of Soul. It's on Hulu.
Mhm.
Questlove built this documentary because there was all this footage from this incredible like jazz festival that was in Harlem in the same year that they called like the Black Woodstock. It is insane. Like it starts with Stevie Wonder doing an incredible drum solo. It is wild. You got to watch it. It's beautiful. I danced the entire time. It's so great. Okay.
Also, I've decided that the doctor was probably Elvis Costello.
Yeah, wasn't
Wait,
it?
do we all have to create analogs for who we would
now
be
you have
in the
now you have
Woodstock
to pick-
99?
Yeah, now you have to pick who your character was in the Woodstock 99.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the right Woodstock, right? This was Woodstock with like Limp Bizkit,
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're correct.
Absolutely.
the horrid one.
I have no idea who was in that one. What
I
was
don't
the first one? Wasn't it
It
94?
was a very, very.
No, the first
weird
one was like in the
mix.
60s.
No. I'm sorry. I mean the first the first time they
The
tried to
first
redo
they
it.
tried to do it, and yes, it was 94 if I remember
Okay, right.
correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's the one that I remember. Because I think
Yeah.
Nine Inch Nails was in that one. And I think I
Yeah,
watched
this
it 'cause
this
Nine
one
Inch
was
Nails
the bad one because they used an airfield, and they didn't properly manage it and put the right security to it, and it ended up being extremely dangerous. People died from exhaustion and lack of water.
It became a giant fucking mud pit.
Yeah,
Hypothermia,
yeah,
Yeah.
heat stroke.
yeah.
A volunteer reported seeing a gang rape during the Korn performance.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There were lots of assaults of varying types.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
Yeah.
George Clinton, Jamiroquai, James Brown, Limp Bizkit, Insane Clown Posse, Seven Dust, DMX, Sheryl Crow, the Tragically Hip, and Rage Against the Machine.
Sheryl Crow.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it is.
Okay.
That's the shortened one. That's the poster lineup. The full lineup is even fucking weirder. It's very weird.
Yeah, it made no sense. And most of the performers, like, they did the performance and then left. They got the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they were not sticking
The
around.
Roots
anymore.
performed.
Yep.
Moby performed.
Yeah.
I'll be Moby.
Moby. I think that's fair. Moby. There's a pretty good case for Moby being a fucking alien.
Mhm. Vertical
Mhm.
Horizon. Stray.
Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
I forgot about what the fuck song did Vertical Horizon sing? I can't even remember that fucking band. Like I remember, like you said the name and like
Yeah.
it kind of came to me, but I don't remember what
Lit.
Really?
song they did.
Willie performed at this fucking nightmare of a performance?
Mhm. Offspring did. Buck Cherry lit.
Buck Cherry. Muse.
Fuck Cherry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Megadeth.
It was the
Wow.
weird. It's one of the weirdest lineups ever.
But
So
it was also
weird.
full of so much hate. Like there was so much hate. The Chemical Brothers, Ice Cube.
Well, it's
Oh,
because
yeah, Ice
the
Cube. Hell yeah.
it's because the field went to shit and everybody was just covered in fucking mud and they
Miserable.
couldn't clean themselves and there weren't enough bathrooms and there
Right.
wasn't enough security and like
And they're charging people $5 for water. You
yeah,
know,
that was
like-
the other one. Yeah,
it
they
was-
charged for water.
And it was just
Yeah.
a massive shit show. The documentary is really good. Everlast and Jewel. What?
Yep.
Kid Rock.
Jewel would
I'd
be
love to
my
go
favorite.
from a Kid Rock performance to the Jewel performance.
Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I mean, honestly, if you go to Austin City Limits, it's just as
Yeah, it's
variety.
that. It's
Like,
very
you'll-
similar.
like
yeah.
yeah. I mean, you had Modest Mouse playing next to like the most random. It's just like all mixed together.
That was like the last years of Warped Tour when I still went before I finally
loved
gave
Warped
up.
Tour.
Yeah, that was
I saw Katy Perry at Warped Tour.
case in point.
Yes.
'cause,
It
like,
was her
I grew
first
up-
year. And I
I grew
grabbed
up
the
in
kid
the
by the hair
old-
trying to mosh and I ripped him out of the... Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I grew up in the older
older.
Vans Warped Tour days when it was
Nope.
like, you know, Bad Religion and
Mhm.
like Minor Threat and like
No
crazy ass
Effects.
punk bands. And then as I got older, like late teenage years, I got to watch it slowly be like the Good Charlotte.
Paramore! Katy
Again,
Perry! Say anything!
And it was
I loved it.
fun because there were still some of the older bands and shit on the tour, like
Yeah.
Pennywise and shit. So you would see like these old crust punks with like 2-foot mohawks,
Oh,
and they would be like in the fucking like Bad
Mhm.
Religion pit or whatever, and then like the stage next, you would see like all these 13-year-olds getting ready to like see Good Charlotte perform, and it was I loved it. It was so weird. It was so fucking weird.
Yeah, as like the
I remember seeing Better
Offspring.
Way Sound Clash. It
You
was
know,
so good.
it's kind of sad that you see like Offspring too, and you're like, and what was another old band like Bad Religion in the group too, and these
Yeah.
are people like older people are there to watch like Offspring and Bad Religion,
Yeah.
and you're or Coheed and Cambria because
Yeah.
because they would generally they wouldn't get a lot of teens, they would get a lot of older teens that get into that music because it's prog rock and most people wouldn't
Yeah,
get
it was always very funny. I actually had my funniest pit moment at a Warped Tour because of that, and it was because the Bad Religion was happening while Good Charlotte was setting up, and for some reason someone in that crowd talked this crowd full of mainly like 13 to 16-year-old teenagers
Mhm.
into charging a crowd full of Bad Religion fans, which were mostly like fucking like old crust punks from the 80s, and I just
Mhm.
watched. It was like the weirdest Braveheart battle scene ever, but it was like lopsided. It was like watching it was like watching the like Scottish army from Braveheart, but on the other side of the field instead of the English army is like a middle school.
I forget the
So I
concert.
saw a lot of like 13-year-olds get fucking clotheslined. So it was
Yeah.
very weird.
I think the weirdest show I've ever been to was on Halloween or near Halloween, and it was the what's the name of the metal band?
Metallica.
No, this is a stage show. They all wear this over elaborative makeup.
Guar?
Yes,
Guar,
Guar.
yeah.
Oh man. It was the best. You go to that concert wearing a white T-shirt, knowing it'll look like fucking tie dye by
Absolutely
the end.
ruined. Yeah.
Because there's blood and stuff being sprayed off stage. They have guns that would shoot that stuff off stage into the crowd. Great.
Yeah, it was very. Guar is insane. Guar, there are two bands that even though like their music I'm not the biggest fan of, I will go see live. I shouldn't say that. I do like Gogo Bordello, but I will go see
I saw
Guar or
Gogo
Gogo
Bordello
Bordello just for the show. Like
Yeah, not
even
necessarily the music.
outside of the music, the show alone is like this is fucking wild, man.
And you want to go into the crowd for those shows. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, we went on a tangent.
D&D
TNT.
tangents.
Did you want to talk to her beforehand?
I do want to just get a better sense of what we're walking into now that we're not immediately addressing a threat from assassins. Like, what are we walking into?
She she looks to you, Capella, and she goes, I don't know. It's been weeks. All I knew is your mom was murdered, and I overheard them coming after you next, and I followed. I can only assume if that drow got away, they may be waiting for us.
Bro.
Okay. So then, do you know where we'll be dropping in when we teleport there?
It would be in the castle proper.
In the castle. Okay.
That's
Okay. So then I think I would just tell the group, just be prepared. We're dropping into the keep, and to just be ready for anything, because we don't really know what we're going into.
I have a plan that we can get out, but we just have to get through whatever comes at us first.
Is there anyone there that we can trust right now? Like, are there any, like, I don't know, ministers, any advisors that are there that we can trust, that we can go to?
If they're alive, yeah, plenty, but...
Okay. All right. I have to go to the bathroom before we do this.
Well, I was gonna say we can go on a quick break beforehand, because stuff's gonna happen here shortly, so...
I think we should. I'm scared. Aaron!
So... She goes, Are you ready to go?
I think it's time.
Be ready for anything. Trust no one coming through as we come. I don't know what to find when we get there. And she asks you guys all to get close.
Hold hands.
Slap hands.
We're gonna everyone put your hand in the center.
Your hands.
Breakdown. Breakdown.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
And
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.
as you guys get close together, you bundle. She comes.
Sorry, I just had a fucking. So little PTSD there. We're fine. Keep going.
We're like the Fast and the Furious, right?
Yeah.
Is that not? Yeah. We're family. That's my Vin Diesel impression. Is it good? Should I still work on it?
Family's family.
I guess it's not any better than Brandon's.
That's right. To be completely honest, I don't even remember what the fuck Vin Diesel. I haven't heard Vin Diesel in like 10 years or seen
Yeah,
him
you
he
have.
was in.
He's Groot.
I am.
Well, fair, but I haven't heard Vin
That's
Diesel's
his voice.
actual
The whole time. It's the same voice.
Yeah.
It is the exact same.
I'm sorry, I'll rephrase my statement. I haven't heard Vin Diesel utter any word but the word Groot in 10 years.
I and Groot.
Is he the young Groot too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Groot.
Yeah.
He is Groot.
Yeah.
What do you not understand about this, Greg?
Yeah.
Well, because the young Groot sounds so like
Yeah, they just
Modulated?
They just modulated
Yeah.
his voice.
Yeah, they just
Oh,
modulated
okay.
his voice way up.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
That actually is a pretty good one.
This is good.
A good Vin Diesel. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
I am a parent. I'm
See,
incredible.
to me, having only heard that, you sound just like Vin Diesel.
I am. Yep. I'm a perfect mimic. I'm incredible at impressions.
So you guys,
I'm actually thinking now. I actually don't think I have seen any movie that Vin Diesel was in since like some of the old Fast and the Furious movies.
That's
or like,
offensive because he
what
really
was
makes
the-
art.
what was the other one that where he wore like the goggles? Chronicles of Riddick. I think was the last Vin Diesel movie I
Yeah,
saw. The
I
like
agree.
follow up to.
That's probably
I
the
think
last one I saw.
I think that was the last Vin Diesel movie I saw. And that's probably been a solid like 8 to 10 years.
Have
a
you
long
seen
time
the
ago.
video of Joe Manganiello shading Vin Diesel?
No.
So Joe
wanna
Manganiello
see
was
it,
being
though.
interviewed because like he has like a whole D&D game or whatever, and I think
Yeah.
it was a Colbert, and Colbert was like, yeah, and Vin Diesel, and Joe Manganiello was like, nobody I know this plays with him, so I don't know if he actually, I don't know. It's so funny.
I thought Vin Diesel was in his group.
No.
uh-oh.
We're gonna get a song.
No, he's not there. He's been gone for the
What?
last 20 minutes.
Did he have to poop?
So right now I have to fix all the cameras, which is, I guess, a good time for us to take a
No,
break
no,
here.
no. Just leave it. If when he comes
probably
back.
auto reconnects or something. Yeah.
Well, he wasn't sitting there at all. He was not there.
Yeah.
So he never
Yeah, he
saw the
wasn't at
disconnect.
computer.
I just meant like
Oh.
yeah, if it's
there we
Discord
go.
disconnecting, it's gonna auto reconnect for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
How to break dance video.
And luckily, he's the last in alphabetical order.
Yes.
Always. So him reconnecting doesn't fuck up the
Order.
fuck up the cameras.
So you guys gather together, and you see the druid show up, and she comes up next to you guys. She goes, "Are we ready?"
Yeah, we're gonna take a rest.
I think so.
Think
I
we're
don't
ready.
know. I'm scared.
As she grabs the pendant on her chest, rips it off, and shatters it. As you guys suddenly feel this pit in your stomachs as they just suck you through. And then there's a moment of cold as you come out and you can see your breath. Kind of think like Stargate. You know how they walk out and they'd have cold. Oh, you need to see it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are there princesses in it? You gotta know your audience, Aaron. Okay. I'm a stereotype of myself. I'm very
What
basic.
about Iron Will? How about that one?
What?
There.
Like Iron? Is that like Iron Giant? Is his name Will?
Anyways,
Absolutely.
you see your
Diesel
cold,
reference.
You see your cold.
Wow.
You see a
Yeah.
cold breath.
Was he the
voice-
giant?
Yeah, he's the voice of the Iron Giant. That was one of his
I'm
earliest
sorry,
roles.
Aaron. We're not trying to
Yeah.
go on a Vin Diesel tangent. He's just so prolific an artist. It's hard not to. You know what I mean? Aaron, you got to drink earlier all day today with your wife. I am just now drinking. So, like, I don't feel like I need the judgment from you in your eyes.
So you guys suddenly come to, and you see this breath of cool air come out of your mouths, and you shiver for a second as your eyes adjust to the darker light in this space. Couple torches around, and as you guys go to look around, you see spear tips pointing at you.
Okay.
And in front of you, you turn your head and you see an elf. Looks very strange, though. Like tanner complexion. As he has this fierce look about him, and he just goes, "Kill them." And with that, we're going to go ahead and take 15 minutes here, because, yeah.
I always love that.
Mhm.
You're about to be murdered.
You're about to be killed.
Yeah, but, like, Tanner appearance. So you saying he's like a Mediterranean Jew, or full circle, baby?
Brought it back. Impressive.
Thank you. No.
I know you guys aren't ready, but we're ready. And I want everyone
I don't want to die.
to roll for initiative.
Okay.
We're all doing the initiative.
I don't know if Greg is muted or something because he was saying something.
Yeah, I thought we teleported into the middle of her friendly place.
It
Yeah,
was a friendly place.
a few weeks ago.
I mean, my first thought was we're teleporting into the keep that's just been hostily taken over. This is gonna go well.
Yeah, I guess I didn't. I guess I missed that. That we were teleporting like into the. Yeah.
Yeah, when Aaron's like, "Oh yeah, it's the teleportation circle in the keep," I was like, "This is gonna go poorly." But
Yeah. Yep.
yeah,
Totally missed that.
because even if there wasn't anyone in this chamber, now we're in the middle of like.
But she's got a way to get you guys out, so you just have to get through. Okay, so Capella, what'd you roll?
I got a 15.
Meh.
Robert,
26.
Hell yeah.
Basil,
14.
Okay, Tony got a 4 and I got a 25.
Trevlo, you got a 14. Opal got a 4.
No, a 21 the first time around. I tried to switch my character, but it wouldn't select. But 21.
Okay, and let's see, camo. Remember, you got camo too.
Choose boss. No exit? Oh, cool. Cool. We're just in hell. It's fine.
Yeah.
What do you mean no exit?
Camu.
It's a play.
It's a play about being in purgatory.
Yeah, well, technically he's making the argument that hell is other people, but
That's correct.
yeah.
Which it is.
In the sense, which people also misunderstand, which I find even funnier, because what he actually means when he says that is the act of being perceived is like a sort of hell. It's a form of suffering, and people take it literally because they're like, people are shit. Hell is other people. It's like, you misunderstood that play. Congratulations.
All right, Robert, you are up first.
So,
Uh-oh.
can you describe what's going on?
So, what you see is you guys come into this port you teleport in. You see surrounding you are 3 satyrs and what looks like a very glamorous elf. Dark-skinned
He's a
elf.
fancy tan boy.
Fancy elf boy.
Satyrs, that's what those are, huh?
Watch out, they may fuck ya.
I was about to say, I don't trust satyrs. I don't like that.
Let's see. What do we want to do? And what does the elf look like?
Beautiful.
Dark.
You said he's
Resplendent.
fancy.
Dark-skinned, almost gold complexion.
Oh, so he's not a drow.
He is not a
No.
drow. Capella would know the type pretty quickly as an Eladrin.
Oh, right. I heard you say that. And they're threatening us?
They got spears in our face, buddy.
And he basically just said, kill them.
Oh. I missed that too. How did I miss that?
I don't know.
Wake up, Greggles.
Yeah. I
We're
was
getting
distracted
attacked.
at the last second. All right, cool.
Greggles.
It's not like we went
I'm
on
gonna-
many tangents on the way to this point.
Yeah,
Right.
at all, in any way.
There was
Alright.
no point in which you could have gotten lost in the conversation.
Yeah, No, that would be completely irrational.
2 hours in, and basically all we did was take a 6-second action to teleport.
Shut up, Chrissy! Let us play the game!
I'm gonna shoot the guy on the left. And then
This one here.
I'm going. What's that? Hold on, let me flip back. Yeah,
Which left? Who's left? Your left? My left.
Aaron's got it.
Okay.
And then, so I think I am gonna do sharpshooter with these shots. But I am going to.
How am I at the bottom of the turn order with a 25?
You're not. Opal got a 4.
Weird. On my screen, it has the. Oh, I see what happened.
gonna-
It has the turn order reversed on my screen. That's
So I'm
weird.
gonna spend a grip point to get advantage on the first attack.
Okay.
All right.
Grit
so...
point.
Nope.
What is
Oh
that?
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's one of his
that a-
gunfighter things.
Oh, I was like, can I have grit too? Okay, never
19.
mind.
So that's a
You can
23
have
hit.
Moxie, but not crit.
Yeah, it actually said 28 to hit, but yes, that hit.
Right, but it's -5 because of the sharpshooter.
Yes,
So
that definitely hit.
So that is going to be 22 points of damage, because plus 10 for sharpshooter.
Yikes.
Can't
And
really
then I am going to do the second attack. No grip point on this one, so please roll well. 20, so 15 to hit.
A 15 hits.
Nice. Oh, you're so fucked, buddy. 22 more points of damage.
Jesus. All right, he's dead. So yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bye-bye. Then I'm
You're
going
not
to...
fucking me, goat boy.
Oh, and I'll let this stand, but there was one thing I needed you guys to. Yeah. Give me a second.
Keep your horns to yourself.
Wait, one thing you wanted what?
One thing I gotta do. Okay. So I need all of you to make a. Well, no, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Robert.
Who? Robert?
Robert.
Robert.
Robert. Oh. It's a really good name. Greg.
13.
Fail. You are currently frightened of the Eladrin.
What a dick.
So this one here.
Let me make sure that I don't have something that...
I have a feeling we're basically fighting a lower level version of the Piper in this Eladrin, but I can't confirm yet.
Nope, doesn't look like I have anything like that. Okay. Okay, so I am frightened of him.
Of him.
Okay, then I'm going to move back a little bit, like this, away from him.
Gonna back it up.
So I'm allowing you to attack, obviously, the satyr. That makes sense.
Well, yeah, the frightened condition wouldn't stop me from messing with him.
Yeah, not at all. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Dr. Kazim, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Not my strong suit.
What?
He is not very wise. He's highly intelligent.
Yeah, he's extremely intelligent. He's not very wise.
Interesting.
You are also frightened. Sorry, I'm just trying to get people in squares to make your lives easier.
No, you're fine.
So you are currently frightened of the Eladrin. You cannot move towards him.
Good all
Okay.
those squares.
Well, having felt that,
And a creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Yeah. What did I see around me, Aaron? Like, what's in the environment?
Torches against the walls there, but it's a pretty empty space.
Pretty empty space?
Yeah,
Okay,
this
that's
is,
Just
what
a
I figured.
portal.
yeah,
Just
it's
a portal space.
It's a portal room, so it's
And I'm assuming the torches are attached to the wall.
yes.
Okay. Well, that decides what I'm doing then. Let me see what save this is first. Because he would be smart enough not to use something he knows it would be likely to be good against.
If you were trying to do what I think you're doing, I could in the future give you some ball bearings.
This is true. This is true. And yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of doing,
Yeah.
but it's too late now.
Yep.
Are you gonna play marbles?
In a way.
In that I would throw the marbles at his face with catapult-like force. Yes.
Excellent. Interesting.
Instead, I will use a third level spell slot and cast Witch Bolt. Fuck it.
On who?
The Eladrin. Because the doctor's fight or flight response is fight. Not
And
flight.
I believe it's
It's just a flat attack. I missed it. I'm pretty sure. Thank
Were you
Peter.
thinking he has disadvantage?
I thought so. Give me a second. A frightened
Every-
creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within line of sight, and you can't move closer to it. So,
I mean, I missed anyway, so
yes, a 10 is a miss.
yeah, that's fair.
All right, that end of your turn.
Yeah.
You're gonna stay put. Okay. All right, it is Camo's turn.
Woo, Camo. Go, girl.
I believe Camo has. I think she has an next. Being an elf, she's. Does she have advantage on will saves?
I know there's something against, I think, being charmed.
Charmed and frightened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advantage against being charmed and frightened.
Advantage against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep. So she doesn't have.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the Loxodon that it's charmed and frightened. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So she has to make a wisdom save. Wisdom is not her best thing, but it's not bad. She just makes it, I believe. Yeah, she just makes it. So she starts moving forward, knowing that this is going to be an issue. She is smart enough. She's also going to cast You know what? No, she is going to do Nah, she's just going to do Witch Bolt. But at 3rd level. She did much better. 26 does hit. Points of damage. Witch Bolt! And on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal more damage. So remind me on her turn that she is a choice. Okay. That is the end of her turn. It is now his turn. He moves forward. Actually, you know what he's gonna do? No.
Be a fucking prick, I can tell you that much.
Yes, he is.
I see there's a bunch of Jawwagon here.
He is going to. He's gonna come and teleport right about here.
Yikes!
And he is going to take 2 attacks.
No!
One against you, Capella.
No! I declare. Are you eating an onion, Brandon?
Asparagus.
Oh, okay.
Onion.
It looked like a green onion.
I mean, what's wrong
I
with
believe
that?
an
I can eat
18.
it.
Nothing. I love a
Yeah.
roasted green onion with some like broccolini. My God, delicious. I was jealous.
Does an 18 hit?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. That is 12 points of slashing damage,
Rude.
plus 2 points of fire damage.
14. Okay.
He is then going to go after her.
Rude.
25 definitely hits. 15. Ooh, 15 plus 8. Jeez. That is not great. That is 20.
I mean, she's
Three?
higher level than us, though. So, like, she's a little stronger.
She's still a caster, so
Yeah. Yeah.
next is Treblo.
Let's go, Travelblow. Let's go.
Let's see. Why can't I move my character?
Are you on the right?
Oh, okay, that's my character. Anyways, 1, 2, 3. I'll go here. I'm gonna use a twinning spell.
Hey, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff is watching the stream, and he said that you're kind of quiet and muffled in the sound mix.
Hi, Jeff. Who's Jeff?
He does our home game. He's in our home
Yeah,
game.
he's in our home game. Yeah.
Oh.
Does that sound better?
Let's see.
Ba-da-dum.
I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot. Doing Mind Spike.
Mind Spike.
Ooh. On the satyrs?
That guy and that guy.
Sure, as you do.
Top down.
So, wisdom saving throw.
Do I do they? Yeah, they have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And then the next one. Yeah, wait. Do you want to do that one first, and I'll do the next one?
I'll do the top one first. That's a 14. And then the second one A 4. So the first one makes it, second one does not.
Ooh, and the second one has more damage.
So what does the first one get? Half damage?
Could be, since it's at least a first, or like a spell slot spell.
Oh, I should just put them in mine.
Yeah, half damage.
Okay. So half 16 is 8.
Yeah.
And this one took the full 21. Jesus.
And on a failed save, you also know the target's location until the spell ends, and the target cannot become hidden from you. Interesting.
Mhm.
Very cool.
And then let's see. I'll finish my movement and then just go by the rock.
You're gonna go hide by a rock?
Well, I'll just get a little farther away from them just in case they have range.
All right. It is now the satyr's. Oh, they have advantage on saving throws against spells.
The staters do.
Yeah. I'm going to just do on the last one. I'm going to roll again. Okay.
That works.
He made that save. So what was it? It was 21 points.
Yeah, so do 10 if you want. You don't have to have it.
Yeah. I'm not saying he didn't get affected. I'm just saying, the first one, since he made the save, I'll just call that a wash. But the second one, I wanted to at least try. We'll roll again. So, anyways, this one is not happy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He comes up to you. And with his short sword comes after you.
That's a euphemism, right?
Sure. Does a 13 hit you? Probably not.
Nope.
All right. This one moves forward as well. You see him grab what looks like a pair of panpipes, or a hand of panpipes, and he starts playing a little ditty.
Uh-oh.
Anybody within 60 feet,
You like all this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Lots of wisdom saving throws tonight.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with that?
It's Faye, man.
What's
Faye.
up with that? What's up with that? Is this a charming spell? Do I have advantage?
And also, is it a spell or an ability?
We're all like plus two.
No, it is something the panpipes do, so I don't think it's...
Okay. Well, I was asking whether the source was an item, he was casting a spell, or... Yeah.
He's not casting a spell, it's something that he does with the...
So... I don't
Wisdom.
understand. Do I get it as an elf?
Yeah,
Do
you
camo
have,
and I get advantage?
Yes.
Robert, no.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, none of us have done too great.
Doctor! Oh, that was Opal!
That was Opal, not me. Yeah, that was not.
Wisdom-based character, so.
Okay,
That was not me.
so who failed?
What
What's
was the
it
DC?
fail?
13.
I just made it.
I failed.
Basil and Robert failed.
Yep,
Trevlo,
natural one.
Doctor, Opal, Capella succeed. And Camo, I would assume, succeeded as well.
Yeah.
She's just smart.
Anybody who failed fell asleep.
Cool.
It's called Gentle Lullaby.
That sounds nice.
The creature
Hey,
falls
I
asleep.
got my sleep last night. I wasn't up chatting with everybody else.
So just remember, the effect ends if the creature takes damage or if someone takes an action to shake the creature awake. So, Trevlo, did you make it? Yeah, he made it.
Yeah.
So, but anybody that
Just
failed,
Robert and Basil.
Robert and Basil fell asleep.
The gun folk.
The gun folk had fallen asleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
That to me is a success.
Go to sleep, active shooters.
Capella, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get a blade song going as my bonus action. And
Oh, and it says you, yeah, 26 out of 40 because I did hit you. Never mind. Losing my mind.
what?
I'm
Ooh,
seeing your
me?
health.
What?
I was just looking at your health.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah, yeah.
You got me. So we're gonna start. Drop the needle on Que Sera Sera, and we're gonna do a little bit of rapier against this buddy. Oh fuck!
That is definitely a miss.
That is definitely miss. Hold please. Hold please. We're gonna go ahead and go for an action surge. And we're gonna try one more time. 25.
25, even with parry, hits.
Great. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit of this. And then, I'm also gonna do I'm also gonna do, which one do I want to do? I'm also gonna do,
Oh, and I meant to ask you, Capella, you need to make a wisdom saving throw
oh, okay.
because of the fearsome presence.
Okay. But I get advantage on that, right? Or no?
It's fright, unless you have something that says you are immune to fright or resistant to fright effects.
No. Okay. 10.
You're fearful of the thing. So, the 25, go ahead and roll again for me for that rapier hit. I'm sorry, I'm just not
Okay.
keeping up with it. It's my fault.
27?
Oh, well, it still hits, so you're good. So just give me the
Okay.
damage.
So it's okay. So it's 10 piercing plus the booming flame blade. Or booming blade, not booming flame blade. That's a combination of different things. So, okay. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's normal attacks and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn.
Okay, so hold on
So
to
you
that.
get, okay.
So 10 points. 10 points of damage on from the initial piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
And then for every well, wait, no, there's initial thunder damage. I think so. This is the struggle that we had last time, was that it's confusing.
So there's on the hit, the target suffers the normal attacks and then becomes sheathed in booming energy. The target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then the target takes 1d8 thunder damage and the spell ends. The spell's damage increases at certain levels. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8. So I think it's 1d8 on hit, and then if you move, you get another 1d8. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's just on movement. It's 2d8 because it just upped it because you're at 5th level, so it's 2d8.
I don't think so. I think it's you get 1d8 on the hit, and then the target moves, and it increases damage.
Greg, what do you recall?
I thought it was what she was saying because otherwise, how does the extra 1d8 come into play?
Yeah,
the
it
extra
separates them.
The extra D8 is for if they move.
Right.
Well, no, it says
It's-
Right, force movement.
for damage to the target on a hit, and then the damage the target takes from moving increases by 2d8. So
Yeah.
it's actually separated. So yeah, it does damage on hit.
Right. Yeah, it does damage on hit, and then it's separate if they move.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's-
3.
Only because I'm at a higher level. I think if I were at a lower level, it would be the 1d8 on a move, but because
Once you're above 5th level, you get the extra damage on attack, I think. Yeah.
you get the damage on attack and
Yes.
Additional
at 5th
damage
level,
when
the
they move.
melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder damage to the target on a hit, and the damage the target takes for moving increases to 2d8.
Okay, that makes sense. Basil, it's your turn. You're asleep.
All right. Can I make a save?
so
for it
you
or
got
no?
your 13.
You're asleep until someone will wake you up, or you get damaged. So
I know some of the sleeps have saves. So
yeah, there's no
That's-
save on this.
yeah.
It's you just fall asleep.
Sorry, Aaron, just to confirm, then it's 13 total for that hit.
Yes, 13 total for that hit.
Okay.
It is Opal's turn.
Let me make sure this works the way I think it does. Yes, it does. Does it increase in damage? Within range that lasts. A spell attacking as a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. Alright. The Opal's gonna cast Spiritual Weapon
Okay.
at let's say, how many slots does he have? Yeah, let's say level 3. And what type of mace or what type of weapon does he use? A mace or warhammer? So it's gonna be the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to. Where is he? This one. Oop, oop, oop. Can't move his token though. Weird. I could before. Huh.
Give me 1 second.
No, you're fine. No, I just know I've played him before and been able to move his token, so I wonder if there was something that reset and
Possible.
roll 20. But it doesn't matter. I'm just going to.
You
he's
can
gonna
move him now.
attack this. Okay. Seeing that he sees that caster, doing whatever he's doing with the.
And you can move the token as well. The
Okay, cool. He attacks this guy because he knows that this is where the magical sleep just came from. So he's gonna run up to him and smack him with his warhammer.
You go to sleep. How about?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, you want to put people to sleep?
No, you.
Now, how do I... Ah, okay. I see now. Very weird. Why is it... Okay. And it's one-handed, so not that the difference in damage was literally anything. That's hilarious.
17.
Yeah, 17 hit.
17 definitely hits.
Okay, he gets 6 bludgeoning damage.
Owies. Is that the end of his turn? Or can he...
Yeah, because he used his bonus action to cast spiritual weapon, so...
He can't use it?
Huh?
But he could
I
use it.
I didn't think you could use it on your first turn because I thought I thought
think you can.
casting it used your bonus action and attacking with it also uses your bonus action.
Well, I've always let people do that. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah, because it says casting time 1 bonus action, and then it says as a bonus action on your turn you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against. Oh, repeat the attack against the
Repeat
creature
the
within
attack,
5
right.
feet. Okay, I missed repeat.
So you can attack.
Yeah, I
can't
thought you could
attack.
attack with it the first turn you had it out. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think about
That's what makes it such a great weapon.
spell using spell slot level. What did I use it? What did I cast at 3rd level? Okay, so 2d8. How do I actually roll the damage for it?
It's a d20 plus your magic modifier.
Oh, I know. I don't know how you actually roll the attack for a spiritual weapon, because it just when I cast it, it just put it.
I guess you just do it by the dice. Just roll d20 plus your spell modifier.
It's somewhere
What is
up
this
on the
modifier?
top of the spell list. There's a way to do it.
Yeah, I thought
Without
so,
the
but
spell list, I can't see it.
yeah.
I believe in D&D Beyond, it actually, if you have spiritual weapon, you can apply it as an attack.
Oh, maybe I'll have to figure that out for him later. But for right now, I'll just do the. All right. Roll 1d. Whoop. Caps lock's on. 1d20 plus 4.
23 hits.
Okay. Roll 2d8. So
Jesus.
18 damage altogether.
18?
Well, 12 from the spiritual weapon and 6 from the warhammer that you already probably calculated.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was just going to say, what? Because I already put the
Yeah,
damage
no,
in there.
I mean I did cast it at 3rd level, so he's rolling 2d8s instead of
Yeah.
1d8. But
Yeah, he's hurting. He's hurting real bad. Top of the turn order is Robert, and he's
sleep
Asleep.
sleepy baby.
Yep. has the sleeps.
Dr. Kazim. No,
Do I get a save for that?
no, you're
You
just
do not.
asleep until you either
Yeah.
get shaken awake or get injured.
That's
The frightened
insane.
people get a wisdom save.
That's kind of ridiculous, honestly.
That's
Oh, go cry about it in your nightmare.
Well, because sleep is supposed to be based on hit points.
No,
Right,
that was
and
last
that's-
campaign. I missed like 5 rounds of a fight
That-
because of that sleep.
Right. If it's not based on regular sleep, I would think there'd be a save.
Yeah, this one's called Gentle Lullaby. The creature falls asleep and is unconscious for 1 minute. The effect ends if the creature takes damage or if someone takes an action to shake you awake.
Yeah,
It's magical sleep.
it's crazy. Well, no, I mean regular sleep is
Well,
too.
all
but,
magical sleep is, yeah.
but regular sleep is based on hit points, right? It has a hit point maximum,
Yeah.
and that's why it doesn't get a
To
save.
be fair, this does have a save, but only to start.
That's true. That's true. It did have initially had a save.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it has an initial save. It just doesn't have. You can't save on your turn.
But-
Which is true for other sleep as well, right? Like
So
you can't,
who's?
they
No, sleep
I always
just if you run out of hit points and you use the sleep spell, you just go unconscious.
So Robert's too far for me, but I would have seen.
Basil.
Basil's down. You can kick
Yeah,
him.
Basil's
I'm just
right
laying on
next
the
to me.
ground. It'd
Yeah.
be pretty nice.
So yeah, I will. Well, that would technically still be an action,
Yeah.
but that's okay because the doctor has ways. So he'll use his action to nudge Chris awake, or Basil awake, I should say.
Sure.
And then he's going to use his sorcery points to do a quicken spell as a bonus action. That way he doesn't completely use up his turn. What's the save on that? That's a bad idea. Are there like windows or anything, Aaron, in this room?
No, there's no windows.
It's just stone. Okay.
Just stone. Kind of makes sense. It's something like a transportation circle would be
it's
protected
like
and hidden away.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You wouldn't want to be snuck up on when you're teleporting, right?
I'm just trying to see if I can do this without affecting party members. No, I cannot. Okay, so that's out. God damn.
You gonna do something real cute?
The doctor is struggling right now.
Could just use Mage Hand to wake up Robert.
That is actually, you know what? That's true. I can, and then I won't burn a spell slot. I hate to use 2 sorcery points to do a fucking cantrip, but it'll help in the situation. So yeah, that's what he does. He uses his bonus action to cast Mage Hand and shakes Robert.
Nice.
You suddenly come to.
Ghostly hand.
The only other
Yeah.
things I have that will
Tap, tap, tap.
damage them or have a fun effect on them will probably also affect the party. So I was like,
Avoid.
Alright, it is Camo's turn.
Go, girl. Get him.
Oh, excuse me.
Don't forget, she still has Witch
Get it?
Bolt up.
Get it, girl. Get it.
We can take him out right now, and then we don't have to worry about the whole usurping, right?
Yeah.
I know she has Witch Bolt, which she's using as a concentration right now. But
You can always drop concentration.
Or you just get free damage that you don't even have to roll.
Don't
that
they
out.
have resistance to magic?
to some magics, yes. I think she just will use the Witch Bolt. So what is it?
Depends on what level you cast it as.
At 3rd level.
What's the dirtiest joke in the world? Is that the jam jelly joke?
No.
Oh.
Called the aristocrats.
So that is.
I love the Aristocats.
You owe me a Coke.
So it would be 3d12, Aaron.
3d12.
Also known as the Sophisticates.
Yes, yeah. You'll hear it referred to sometimes as sophisticates.
Another 12 points of damage against him. These are all good things.
3d8.
3d12.
It's 3d12.
Oh, 3d12.
When you cast it at 2nd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d12 for each slot above first.
All right, it is the Eladrin's turn again.
Yeah, Witch Bolt hits hard.
he is going to again. Well, first thing he's going to do is roll a dice here.
Gonna be a real stinker.
Didn't even see that dice roll. What the hell? Okay. He's going to stay put, I guess. He's going to have to. As he does another multi-attack. One against you again, Capella.
What?
What? 14 probably misses.
Does miss.
All right, he's pissed. He's going after you again. 17.
Yikes.
That one hits. I asked for damage. What is its delay? Oh, 11 points of damage.
Is that my total? Or is there extra?
There's extra here. Plus another 7 points of fire.
Okay. Ouch.
Ouchies.
Ouchie.
And that is the end of his turn. It is Trevelo's turn.
What a dick.
The let's see. Is it a satire?
A satire or a satyr?
I can't read. It's all right.
Is it a humorous movie based off a serious film?
Is it
Is it a parody
A
or?
Is
parody?
it the variant B, C, or D? Let's see. Let's see. Trevor's gonna start like revving up, like in his teenage voice, just kind of like, and then as soon as he gets
turning into
the
Dragon
height-
Ball Z.
yeah, give me a second. As soon as he gets to the height of that, his voice is gonna crack, and his voice is gonna lower. And as soon as his voice lowers, he's gonna crack a fourth level spell at Wishbolt at him.
He's hitting puberty mid-fight? Spectacular.
17 does hit. $25 points of lightning damage?
Yikes.
Holy shit. And
Fourth level Witch Bolt.
yeah.
I mean, 28 points would be average actually for that May D12.
Mm-hmm. He is dead right in front of you. You have a dead satyr just singeing and you can smell burnt hair.
Yeah. Gross.
That is all.
Derek and I have both been electrocuted. It's not fun.
It's been fun.
Oh, no.
I got zapped the other day trying to clean the stove.
Fun?
Just like a casual.
Yeah,
Like-
just a small.
I don't do electrical work, so I don't.
I mean, to be fair, technically Derek and I don't either. But it turns out when you're
Absolutely.
doing carpentry and the electricians fail to turn off a circuit or something, you're the one that gets shocked.
He's going to take his short sword out and go after Opal here. Because got nothing else to do.
no.
That's only a 10. That's probably a miss. Capella, it is your turn.
My turn!
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I am still. I don't get to re-roll for frightened until the end of my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm technically still frightened. I'm going to do. Who's within 5 feet of me? Everybody, or those 3. If I move to a different square but still within 5 feet of Valor, is that still open for opportunity of attack because I'm moving out of my square?
No, as long as you're staying within.
Yeah, as long as you stay within the 5-foot radius of him, you don't trigger opportunity of attack. It's only if you try
Or
to move
technically
away.
stay within melee range, so it depends
Yes.
on the creature that you're avoiding.
Yeah,
Could be
Yeah.
10 feet, could be more.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna then move just one square over, so I'm still within melee range, and I'm gonna use sword burst on him.
All right, you have disadvantage on the attack.
Okay. It's
Oh.
it's a saving throw, so he has to make a
Okay.
DC 13 dex save.
Deck save is kind of his thing.
Oh, cool.
24.
I got, yeah. So my damage was pitiful anyway, so never mind. It's fine.
It's 1 point of damage.
Well,
or is it a suck and
it
save?
would have been 2 points of damage.
Wait, no. Does it
Thank
half
you very
damage?
much.
Is it half damage or is it just?
Oh,
It failed?
no.
Okay,
no.
so just sucker save. That's what I was asking.
Yeah. So there you go. I can. Can I then also, yeah, why not? There's no reason not to. I'll bonus action and manifest echo 15 feet away from me.
Okay.
On the can I want to do it over, where's my little sparkly guy? Like over here. On the other side, opposite side. Correct?
Right. I'm just tinting the color to make it. There you go. So
Thank
you should be able to move it.
Yeah. Okay, great. Okay. That is what I did. I can't do anything with her yet because she's just a bonus action. So.
Cool.
Cool. Oh wait! Oh, I can do my wisdom save now, right?
Oh. Hey, Reagan.
Huh?
Why don't you have your leathers on?
Why don't I? What do you mean?
Your leathers are turned off. Your AC was like 13.
Well, no, it's 15 because of my blade song.
Because we were all attacked out of bed.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah,
We
yeah.
were all in armor.
Okay, just making sure. I was just putting it back on, so don't worry.
Well, but I can't wear. Well, I can have leathers on, but not other types of armor with the blade song, right?
You just can't go above light.
Well, she's proficient in heavy, light, medium, and shields.
Right, but I cannot
But if
have.
she goes
I can't
above
wear all of those because of blade
light
song.
armor, she can't use her blade song.
Mm.
Yeah, the highest, the strongest armor a blade singer can wear is mithril chain. Chain is as high as they go.
But with the blade song, I do get a +2 to my AC, so I get 15 AC with
Yes.
blade song on. It's just not reflected in my sheet.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a 16 on my wisdom save. Does that? I'm unfrightened now.
You're
right?
unfrightened, yes.
Yeah. Bitch. Can I say that?
Basil, it is your turn. Mithril armor, you said, though?
It used to be, maybe they call it elven chain
Elven
now.
chain.
It's
There
elven
used to be-
chain. Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
was confused.
Yeah.
Uh,
Old elven chainmail.
yeah, you're still. That'd be the end of your turn, Chris.
It used to be the only
What?
armor
No.
a caster could wear
The
in
wisdom
general,
save?
That was my
right?
first turn to be frightened by her, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I couldn't
It's
remember.
but you do it at the end of your turn.
Yeah, but you made everybody else roll for their first frighten at the beginning
Oh,
of their turn.
that's true. So yeah, you are currently.
Yeah, and then I
frightened.
get to roll again at the end of my turn to unfrighten myself.
Yeah.
Oh, and I use half my movement to stand up. Let's see. Yeah, and then my other half to move there. And then I'm going to take a shot at that satyr.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, you don't even need to give me. Yeah, you don't have to do that. No.
Just bad news.
40 points of damage? No?
Yeah,
Is that enough?
Yeah, he had 2 points left. He's just dead.
Overkill much?
Yeah, just overkill. He sees his head no longer exists. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Opal.
Hey,
Oh, he's actually here.
How you doing?
A little bit better. I spent some time prone, and that alleviated some of the headache, but kind of coming back. So I figured coffee and chocolate couldn't hurt.
Oh.
For context, Tony, you have a spiritual weapon up right now.
Okay,
So
where
that's
am
where
I?
you're at. That's where you're at right now. You
You're
are.
to the right a little bit. You were fighting a guy, but they just died.
Yeah, you're right
So
here.
The only
And then
bad
your
guy we have
spiritual weapon's
left
right here.
is Gold Guy. over
How
here.
many baddies are left?
1.
Just the one.
Just one.
Oh, that one too, right?
Oh, and I casted it 3rd level, so your
No, the rest of
spiritual
the
weapon does
satyrs are
2d8.
dead.
Then the orc
That's-
too, right?
That's Robert.
Oh,
Why do you
sorry.
always want to kill our teammates?
Don't kill Robert. He just woke up.
He was stuck underneath my turn owner. All I saw was an ear.
I also, though, I did just look it up. I can have the leather armor. I had a lot of stuff turned
Yeah.
off. Like, a lot of
Yeah,
stuff
that's
was
what they said.
unchecked.
Light armor, so leather.
Yeah,
is-
you can wear anything up to light armor. You just can't wear medium armor or above.
So you can actually
I
get
think-
like studded leather to.
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
fit.
Well, but I had been wearing leather before. I had my AC was 17 before. So and my rapier was
You took
unchecked
it off
before
because
too.
you got
A bunch
attacked
of...
while you were sleeping.
Mm,
Yeah,
I never
Oh.
put it back on.
yeah, that's all.
How do I move my spiritual weapon to attack this dude?
It's probably because I'm the one that here. I'll boop.
Not
Or
good.
actually, it wouldn't be able to move. Where? It was here. Or no, here.
How do I roll for an attack on the spiritual weapon?
You just roll a flat 2d8. Well, no, roll your attack, which is a d20 plus 4. And then, because I was trying to figure that out for you, as I can't figure out how the fuck you actually roll the attack for the spiritual weapon, so. I was still working on that when you came online.
Alright.
I just rolled it manually because I didn't feel like figuring it out when I cast it, but.
Well, here we go.
I don't think you're speaking with Dad, but
Oh, I got it, Tony. I got it. It's under your bonus actions. If you go to actions in your character sheet and scroll down under bonus actions, spiritual weapons there. You can roll from there. Very weird. Although it does automatically assume that it's a 1d8 instead of a 2d8. Weird.
Twice.
I don't believe that hit. Oh,
yeah,
Oh, it
11 misses, unfortunately.
You can still attack yourself though, because it's a bonus action to do the spiritual weapon.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about spiritual weapon is it basically gives you a second weapon to attack, but it attacks on your bonus action instead of your action. So you
Well,
can still
did
attack
Opal
yourself
make
with
his
your
save
action.
for fear?
Yeah, he's wisdom
Okay.
based.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I think he actually got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Or like a fucking 27 or something.
Oh,
Yeah, you're definitely missed there too.
Awesome.
Robert, it is your turn.
Yay!
pew pew.
Oh yes.
Pew pew.
Oh yes. There's gonna be much pew pew because Robert is so over this fucking elf. He's so fucking over him. So I'm gonna spend. So I have to make. I make the saving throw at the end of my turn
For
for
fear?
the fear.
Yes.
Okay, so then I'm gonna spend a grit point so that I don't have disadvantage on my first attack.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Misses.
Great. Oh, hold on. Ignore that. Ignore that. I gotta roll with disadvantage. Yeah, I'm gonna be fucked if I can't with this fear.
Miss.
Yep. So I'm done. It's great.
Yeah. Well, you make the wisdom save at the end of your
wisdom
turn.
save.
End of your
It's,
turn.
I get a +2. It's not gonna be.
Oh,
Oh, I rolled a 19. Great.
Yeah, you made
Cool.
the save. You're no
Good
longer scared of
job!
him. Dr. Kazim.
Sorry to wipe my fingers before I could touch my mouse or headset.
what are you eating chicken wings? What are you doing?
Steak.
Oh, you're eating steak with your hands, Brandon. I mean,
Yes.
come on.
I got to a particularly gristly part, so I was pulling the meat away from
Off the bone.
What do I want to do? You know what? Everything else has gone down. So the doctor's feeling better about life.
Oh.
So instead of actually, if I want to attack using my familiar, do I need to roll a save for my familiar?
Is. Yes.
Okay. Let's see what my familiar's
It is a wisdom saving
score
throw.
is. It's got a decentish wisdom score. It's about the same as mine. With
Is
a
this the
+1.
owl?
The owl? Yeah.
Whose name is
His name is Bubo.
Bubo?
17, he made it.
The fucking owl makes it, and I don't, of course. But whatever, because that still works. He's gonna fly into this elf's face and cast Shocking Grasp. And he misses, I think.
Here's your owl.
Okay.
Hi, friend.
You can control it.
Okay. Yeah. He's gonna fly into Opal's space for a second. He like flies above Opal's head, comes down at his face,
Mm-hmm.
tries to attack, and then flies back to my shoulder.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. Yeah.
Camo is gonna go ahead and she's gonna continue using her.
Yield Witch Bolt.
The 2d12, yeah.
Go, girl.
Another 16 points of damage against him. And then she is going to... stay put. It is now the Eladrin's turn. He is now pissed that he keeps getting hurt from her. And it's going to attack her twice.
No. No.
13, that misses her. The 23 does hit her.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That is 20 points of damage plus 4, so 24 points of damage. She is not looking very good, guys. It is Trevelo's turn.
So, let's see. 6 spaces over. And I will hit her with a. Let's see. We use Tides of Chaos and get the advantage of the attack. Hit her with a Chaos Bolt at 3rd level. Or the 2nd level. No, 3rd level.
Hit who?
The Eladrin.
Oh.
A 24 hits. So 18 points of damage.
Mm.
Does it do anything special?
I just think that's the top end of the damage. It's like advantage. Is that a 20?
Chaos Bolt. It's you choose. The special thing with Chaos Bolt is he can choose the type of damage it does.
Yeah, it's thunder, but it didn't pop up for some reason.
Yeah, I've got the damage here.
Yeah, I got the damage, but there, as far as description, it could be cold or thunder, but the thunder didn't pop up for some reason.
It says thunder on
It
roll
says
20.
thunder.
You're supposed to
Oh,
roll a d8 just to determine the damage, which it.
Oh, D8?
it I'm trying to figure out if that's what it did in the initial roll. Yeah, I think it rolled an 8.
That
That's
is.
what gave you the
That
thunder
is.
damage. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it did it for you.
Okay, so 18.
Oh, it doesn't choose. I thought you chose on that one.
No, you roll a d8 to get a random effect.
Yeah, I had a
Oh.
choice of a
Chaotic.
cold or thunder, and
There's a
You
different
don't-
one that you're thinking of that
Yeah,
you do.
you
choose
don't
the
get a
damage.
choice. That's why it's called chaos. It's going to be random.
Yeah.
no, I had a choice in D20. Yeah, I had a choice of giving cold or thunder.
I know
so
you won't though. It's random. It's chaos. You won't know what type of
Oh, okay.
damage is going to give. Capella, it's your turn.
I think it's Chromatic Orb that lets you pick it.
That's the one I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that
of.
is,
I was thinking
yeah.
prismatic orb. I was you're
Yeah.
off.
No, yeah, you're right. It's Chromatic Orb.
And that one actually has a material cost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I never pick that spell, even though it's a great spell, because it's got a weird material cost.
It's like a diamond worth of something.
Yeah, it's very weird.
I'm going to swap places with my Echo and have her attack for me with the rapier.
Oh no. He does get to choose. You get to choose between 2 damage types.
Oh,
Yeah, I
You
had a
choose
drop-down
one of the
menu.
D8s.
well, next time.
But it's
I mean, it
but
doesn't
which
matter.
2 you get to choose from is random.
Mhm.
So the pop-up
Uh-huh.
menus happen differently.
19 just hits.
Okay. So you're gonna get a little stabby damage, and then we're gonna do booming blade again.
Just give me the total.
7 for now, and more if you move.
Okay. Basil, it's your turn.
Arlen.
Colleen, you're so. Oh no, you're almost out of wine.
I'm gonna sacrifice my movement to get my steady aim so I can make it a straight roll on the attack. 14.
14 misses, unfortunately.
Okay, well that's my movement bonus action. Yep, that's it.
You
Oh,
just.
I get to make my wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Oh, that was your with disadvantage. That was the roll.
No, I
Oh.
I sacrificed my bonus action and my movement to get advantage. I did
Oh,
the
okay, so
steady
it
aim
canceled it out.
feature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Still scared. Still scared.
Yep.
Opal, it's your turn.
Aw.
All right.
In which you can you can attack with your spiritual weapon and
You'll
your.
And remember, your spiritual weapon does 2d8, not 1d8.
So does a
Yeah, 26 hits. Your spiritual weapon did quite a bit of damage there.
I'm gonna call that an ouchie.
Then just do a flat 2d8 roll, Tony, I think.
12 damage on the spiritual weapon.
Oh, you found out how to do it? Sweet.
Yep. And then
A herring.
And then.
me. And 22.
That hits.
For 9 more points of damage.
Yeah, he's not looking good, guys.
And they say, "Take that, you damn dirty elf."
What? Oh, that's rude.
Robert, it's your turn.
Finally, we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. All right. Yeah. So I'm not scared anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
so
good.
Let's go.
we're gonna shoot this motherfucker.
Pew pew.
Not scared.
Robert, I never stood up on my last turn. I thought about that. Didn't stand up. So Robert is gonna get up and he's pointing his gun at this guy and he's just had it. He's fucking had it with this dude. So first attack. That's a 24.
That hits.
Okay. So that's 7 points of damage.
Okay, that's not great.
Next attack is 21 to hit.
That hits.
Shit.
That's gonna be 13 points of damage.
He is dead.
I was waiting for the action surge if he wasn't.
Yeah, it was coming. It was coming.
Can I ask Camo, was that him?
And she goes, no.
Okay.
And she goes,
Who?
she quickly looks to you guys and goes, we gotta go. Run. Now. Let's go. Follow me.
That was just the janitor.
That was just the
That was
joke.
the janitor. The janitor. That was the sanitation engineer.
Fuck. How do we get out of here?
As you guys follow her, now would be a time to be running anybody that has passed without a trace or anything like that.
I can stealth myself good. Maybe, depending on the roll.
I can stealth myself. Good.
Tony, can
I
you
was
do
stuck
some
in my
healing
phone.
while we're moving?
Yes, I
Here,
can.
let me look through my spell list real quick, Aaron. Let's see what I have that I don't
I
have
did
pass
not
without a
roll
trace,
good.
but I don't even think I can cast invisibility enough times to help us. No.
The person who struggles the most is Opal with stealthiness. So even if you can just make him invisible, that would be helpful.
I honestly, for a rogue, roll pretty terribly most of the time.
I
It's just I got
actually
+10.
cannot. Actually, making him invisible will not help Opal because it's sound, but what I might
Okay.
be able to do.
Capella, 23 points of healing.
To me?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else need a heal?
Camo needs
I
healing
could
as
use
well.
a heal.
All right.
Where the fuck is that spell? It's like my class spell. I have a spell that gives you advantage, but
It's that.
I'll totally take a heal if you have one.
it's supposed to be always prepared. What the fuck?
20.
She
Oh,
looks at you. She looks at you and she goes, "Don't worry about me," as she heals herself. So
I forgot. I don't need a spell slot to do this, Tony. I burn one of my restore balance points, and now you roll flat for stealth.
I rolled for stealth.
We're all rolling for stealth, but now instead of rolling with disadvantage because of your plate armor, you're rolling flat.
Okay.
Don't worry, I might fuck it up too, because my stealth isn't great either.
Alright,
There's
16.
a 5. Let me see. I have something for this too. God damn it! I'm gonna burn up all my shit trying to keep us from getting caught.
I rolled 19. So
Where
that's-
is Camo taking us?
you see her.
I don't-
She is start heading towards what looks like the lower levels of the of the actual castle, and it
Mhm.
looks like she's heading towards.
Well, it's a little better.
Okay, so
But with a name like Camo, if she can't keep us out of sight, I don't know what the fuck. There's no hope.
Rude's gonna have pass without trace.
That's actually what I was gonna say. Is when you said pass without trace, I was
Yeah,
like,
but it's not-
She's actually the one most likely to have pass without trace.
actually, you know what? She would have prepared that. So
I mean, I would think 'cause she was planning on infiltrating
yeah,
the base, so to speak.
so she would plan
I
that.
think
So
Rangers get it.
oh no, she has
Yes.
it. She has it. So she would do it. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good.
So that just give a +10 to everybody. So
Good. I think that makes our lowest 20.
yeah, that's great.
Yes.
So yeah, she would have definitely cast it.
Oh, nice. Now I'm full of health.
So as you guys head deeper into the castle, Capella, you recognize where she's going. It looks like you're heading down into the sewers, like the filth.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, presumably elf sewers are still nicer than, your standard run-of-the-mill sewer, right?
but she
Yeah,
knows
but-
that even with you guys here, that this is not enough. But she needs to get a lay of the land and see what's going on, and talk to her people. and get a chance to figure out what to do next.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, when we get down into the sewer, and you're all welcome, / suck a dick because I can't get on it myself. I'm gonna ritual cast Tensor's floating discs so you don't have to walk in the sewage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I
So it's
thought
not gonna
about
be-
that one.
I thought going down there was going to be a waste. Now I'm wrong.
Greg, I really think that we should limit you to like 2 per session because it's just.
and as you go to do that, you actually see as you jump in, you see actual
Boats.
no, you see she you're gonna laugh because Camo goes like, thank you, and then she does a couple, and then a floating disc pops up. She has floating
funny.
disc
Okay.
as a spell.
That's funny. Well, good. That means that everybody's covered except for me and her, because it only holds like 500 pounds, I want to say, so it couldn't have been the whole party.
well,
anyway.
no, it's 500 pounds. There's 2 of them.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
With 2 of us now, the only 2 that need to be in the water are me and her, because the person that
Mhm.
casts the disc can't be on the disc.
You,
The
but you
disc
can each be
moves
on the
with
other
them.
people's discs.
No, at least one of
Still
them.
don't think like I'm 230 pounds myself. Like I don't know
At
if
least
we'd all
one
fit
of
on it.
us.
Yeah.
Like, basically the way the spell works is the disc follows the caster like a puppy.
Okay.
Like, when you move, it follows behind you, so
Mhm.
the caster themselves can't be on the disc.
Well, and you're wearing a suit, so
But yeah, that's part of my reasoning, is that I'm contained in an exosuit, so...
And you guys start heading out of the sewer, and you see that you hop out, and you're out in this wilderness area. It looks like a wooded area, and you hear a sigh of relief from Camo, and she's going, at least it's on my land right now. Let's go, like the wind. As she leads you into the woods, away from the castle. Capella, you look up in the distance as you see this towering castle. Kind of think like, how can I explain what the castle looks like? It's like a shining beacon in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When it is present.
Shiny, happy people.
As you guys head into the wilderness to catch your bearings and figure what's next. And with that, I'm going to call it a night because there's a lot I need to prep for you guys. This is definitely not a 1 episode thing. This is several episodes of figuring out what you guys are going to do. So,
Before we leave, because the doctor doesn't like roughing it in the woods, he ritual casts Tiny Hut.
Tiny Hut.
Tiny Hut.
It's my favorite spell. If I have access to Tiny Hut, I will take it. Because it means I can rest relatively safely without like having a fucking gnoll chop me in the face with an axe in the middle of the night or
and
whatever.
with that, you guys, you are also level 8. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, good for us.
Level 8.
Sweet.
Level 8's a big deal for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think level 8's good.
I'm a completely broken multi-class, so so it's a big deal for me. But I'm happy because it means I get more spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, when you very dumbly multi-classed, is an issue. I should say the slots. Access to the spells you already have slots for.
I can get a feat if I wanted to.
Yes, you could.
A feat.
Now, also,
Do you not have 2 feet already?
Oh, you and your
I have
Greg,
like 4.
you're talking shit over there.
Yeah, right. Why am I going to get censored and then you can do it?
Because it's good.
Because I'm the princess.
I'll have you know, I was very hurt. I was very hurt that you want to censor me.
I need you to talk about your First Amendment rights more, Greg.
Well, they only protect you from the government, not from
I
rape.
know, but that's what I meant. I'm so used to hearing that after what you said because people don't understand how their rights work.
Right.
My First Amendment.
My Twitter is
No.
protected by the First Amendment. No.
No, it's
Twitter's not the government.
So here's the deal,
That's
guys.
actually one of the things I'm training people on
There
right
is
now.
2 more things here that I should have given you guys ahead of time because she would have given you this. This is some equipment, but you guys would have been fine either way. She has on her person to give you guys if you needed help is a armor of psychic resistance, studded leather.
What type of armor is that?
It's studded leather,
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't help me that much.
and she has elven chain.
Well, there you go. That's
There it
all
is,
you.
yeah.
That's all you, Miss Bladesinger, because that's the heaviest armor you can wear.
Okay.
Does anyone else wear light armor? me?
No, I wear medium armor.
Then I can trade out my studded leather for the studded psychic resistance one.
Yep.
Go for it.
Yeah, you have resistance to psychic damage while you wear this armor.
I take it because that's
Yeah,
damage that is
I've
never
tried,
resistant. This
but I have tried looking up about elven armor if she can wear it with her blade song.
I don't know if because they did make some changes in Tasha's to the Bladesinger. I don't know if that's still true or not, but it used to be both in 3.5 and when they originally brought the subclass back in 5. That's the only medium armor that a Bladesinger can wear and maintain their blade song. Now they might have changed that, but
Does that count as mage armor? Is that what the elven chain
no,
is?
it's its own. It's an item. Let me look it up because they they might have changed it. It doesn't mention anything before. It used to say it in the item description. Bladesinger, oven chain, 5e.
So I'm just trying to look it up. Like it's a little different. So like, can a blade singer use elven?
No,
chain?
they did change how elven chain and mithril shirts work. So no, you actually cannot.
Really?
This would
That's weird.
actually I actually think I'm the only one who can use elven chain.
You guys have a great night.
later.
Get better.
Yeah, feel better, dude. He's like, yeah, I'm good.
Fine.